what I mean is, okay, so we're children of God.
Who's the we? You said we are. Who's the we?
God. Oh,
I'll tell you who the we are. I'll tell you. I'll answer it for you. I'll answer it for you.
This is the we.
are.
The Negro, Latino, Native American.
right.
So if you saying we as in us three right here, yeah, you're right.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahusha, Bahashem Chakadas. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who are one who taught us truth. And peace, blessings, love, and salutations to those elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. May the blessing of election fall upon you and your household. Today, this is Brother Ayawab coming back to you today with another lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shabbat Kakadas, going into how the Lord feels about the other nations. And, this is really like a, just a quick hit, man, because, we was at camp, and Lord willing, I'll put it at the beginning of the lesson, but we was at camp this past Saturday, and then in the clip, this Israelite, he said he was from the tribe of Issachar. He said that he said that he said something about like, we. And then, the brother said, when you say we, who are you referring to? And then we had to tell him that, the we is, he said, if you were talking about us three right here, then yes, it's we. But if you talking about the other nations, man, the Lord ain't dealing with the other nations. The Lord does not know the other nations. And let me just, start it off right here. This is Amos 3 and verse 1. Verse 1, and it reads, "Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying," verse 2, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities." So the Lord doesn't know any other nation. The Lord doesn't know the Moabs. The Lord doesn't know the Chinese, the Japanese, the Ammon, the Ishmaelites, the Indians, those East Indians, man, the Edomites, man. The Lord does not know these other nations, man. He doesn't regard them. They got their gods, and then we got our power, man, which is the only power. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. This is Joel 2 and verse 27. And it reads, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of," Joel 2 verse 27, "and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord Yahweh your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed." So who is he? He said he's our power, man. The Israelites' power, man. He's nobody else's power. He does not know any other nation. This is it's like the precept just coming. What is it? I believe Psalm 147. He's our power, man. He's nobody else's power. He doesn't know the other nations. It said, "And none else, I am your power, and none else." This is Psalm 147, verse 19. "He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation." It says he hath not dealt so with any nation. "And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, B'Shem Yahshua." So he ain't dealing with any other nation, man. He's not dealing with other nations. He's only dealing with Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you can't get that through Jake's mind, man. You can't get that through Jake's head that we above all people, man. We've been down for so long that they think that we equal, man. They think we equal, man. They think that we can be equal. They think that, okay, your power is my power is your power. No, man, he's our power and our power alone. How can you get around these scripts, man? These scriptures, these precepts, man, which say that he hath not dealt so with any nation. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. I am your power and none else. How can you get around these scriptures, man? When they point blank tell you that he's only the Israelites' power. And that we above all nations, man. Let me just prove that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Israelites are above all nations. But because we went off, man, because we disobeyed the Lord's commandments, we in this fucked up situation, man. We in this punishment. This is Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Do you not see that, like, Jake has the most flavor, man? Jake has the most salt. We the salt of the earth, man. We the best at everything, man. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all nations, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And you can also find that in Deuteronomy 14 verse 2. It says the same thing, but it says that thou art a peculiar people above all nations is what it says. Above all people, man. These people are nothing, and the Lord regards them as nothing, as spittle. This is let's get this one first. This is Isaiah 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. So if you carrying a big bucket of water, man, and one little drop spills out of it, are you gonna lose your fucking head because you spill a drop of a bucket out of the bucket, man? Are you gonna put the bucket down and try to get that one drop? No, because more than likely that drop of water is already in the ground, man. It's evaporated. It says, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. So if you got a pound of feathers on one side of the scale, and you got a pound of bricks on the other side of the scale, man, and you put a small dust on the pound of bricks, is that going to affect the balance, man? Is that going to make the pound of bricks go way up? No, man, they ain't even going to move, man. That's how the Lord regards these other nations, man. As nothing. As spittle. As a drop of a bucket, man. It says, behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. It's a little thing to the Most High, man. It's small. Smaller than small. Verse 16, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations, verse 17, Isaiah 40, verse 17, all nations, not some nations, not most of the nations, not nations except for Esau, for Edom. It says all nations before him are as nothing. They're nothing, man. They are nothing. What's the do I have to bring out the definition of nothing? I would hope not. It says, and they are counted to him less. It says, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. So they're not just nothing, man. They less than nothing. They're vanity, man. The definition for vanity, man. Let me bring up vanity. If it'll pull up. Vanity, it says, worthlessness, uselessness, profitless, pointlessness. These other nations are pointless, man. They worthless. They're useless. It's lucky for the background noise. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and start at verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. So we all come from Adam. Every nation that you see on the earth today comes from Adam. It says, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So all the people on the earth come from Adam. And then the people who the Most High has chosen also come from Adam. Verse 55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. The Lord made the world for the Israelites' sakes. For Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai said that, what'd he say? Slacky. He said, all things were made by me and for me. It says, verse 56, 2nd Ezra 6 and 56, as for the other people besides the chosen people, all the other nations besides the chosen people, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said, the Most High has said, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle. What is spittle? Spit, man. You spit and then you go about your day, man. You get that shit out your mouth and you go about your day. But be like unto spittle. They're spittle, man. They spit. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And we just went into that in the last script precept, man. And that's what it is, man. That's how the Lord feels about the other nations. As spit. As spittle. As drop from a bucket. As small dust, man, on a balance, man. That's how the Lord feels about these other nations, man. And the Lord ain't gonna feel bad when he puts these other nations into subjection, man. When he destroys these other nations, when he conquers this earth, man, in which whatever people though that nation don't want to bow down and concede, man. Bring therefore my enemies and slay them before me, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. The Lord ain't having mercy on these other nations. There ain't no mercy for these other nations, man. They nothing. They don't deserve anything, man. They don't deserve mercy. And that they definitely don't deserve to be under the covenant as Yasharallah, man. Yasharallah meaning Israel, man. He Prince Power. Nations don't deserve to be under anything, man, but under subjection. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. Before I offer, like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yosha, Bahashem Rachakadas. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who were willing to tell the truth, and peace, blessings, love to the hopeful like scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Until next time, Shalom, Kwame Yashala, and a Baba Ba. Shalom.